AITA for ghosting my girlfriend after she invited my abusive parents to my birthday. I, 27M, have been no contact with my parents since I was 18 due to their abusive behavior. I've made it clear that I don't want them in my life and I never talk about them. My girlfriend, 25F, and I have been together for 6 months, and she would often ask about my family. I kept telling her I wasn't comfortable discussing it and asked her to respect my boundaries. I don't celebrate birthdays. It's just not something I enjoy. However, last month, my girlfriend organized a surprise birthday party for me. I thought it would just be the two of us, but when I arrived, there were a lot of people there, including some coworkers I barely know. I was already irritated, but I let it go. Then she dropped the bombshell that she had called my parents and invited them. At that point, I completely shut down. I was furious, but didn't make a scene. I just stayed for a bit and then left as quickly as I could. 2 weeks later, I ghosted her and ended the relationship. I didn't give any explanation or closure. I simply blocked her everywhere. She ignored my boundaries and disrespected something I had made clear was a hard limit for me. Honestly, I didn't think she deserved an explanation after that. For those asking how she got in touch with my parents, I have a distant cousin on my dad's side, who I'm on decent terms with, but we're not close. We occasionally send each other funny Instagram reels to stay in touch, but I've never told him about my fallout with my parents or the abuse. I only mentioned that I moved out and stopped speaking to them, but not the details of why. My ex might have seen me texting him, so she figured out his username and reached out to him. Since we share the same last name, it wasn't hard for her to make the connection. She eventually asked for my parents' names, and after chatting with him, he gave them to her. She then found my mom on Facebook, messaged her, and came up with a whole surprise party plan. I didn't even stay to face my parents. I left as soon as I realized what was happening. I did tell her that my parents abused me when I was a teenager, but I didn't go into detail since I wasn't ready to talk about it fully. Am I the asshole for ghosting her?